And do whatever.
Happy motherfucking New Year.
Yep, first show of the year, number 40, man.
Number 40.
It doesn't seem like we
missed
did
a
that.
few.
But it doesn't seem like we did that many. Even.
It was fast. I look back.
We
took
did
some time to watch them, and I'm like,
well, I don't.
I
do it. I usually listen to it as I go home.
Yeah. Just going through, I was like, we had a lot of fucking cool ass people on the show. So thank you. That's kind of been a lot of I'm like, man, you know, a lot of shits went down, but we had I've met a lot of cool people. They came over and played with us, and
even the remote ones. I tell you, if we ever get what's her name back, instead of doing a remote, we need to get her in here.
Well, yeah, probably.
Yeah.
This is we're gonna say goodbye to old Marty.
No one wants them, so we're gonna modify them.
I think we only took it out once. It only left the room once, probably, maybe twice.
Yeah.
So it didn't get a lot of daylight.
So if you're on right now, which I don't think, if anybody's on right now, because they don't necessarily register right away, but if you're on right now, you better shout out if you want, and if not, it's gonna look completely different. And that must be Rudy now. Let's keep going. I'll bring up. Let's see some stuff going on. You know, in Dodge City, there's the Cowboy Roundup going to be March 5th. And I'm going to be emceeing there. And also on March 5th and 6th is the ICT Comic Con. It's going to be with Lou Ferrigno. And who else we got going? The third Thursday of next month is going to be the Call of Cthulhu. And
we're coming in hot.
Yeah, they came in.
Should I close this or leave it?
No, just leave it up. Yeah.
What's up, man?
Hey.
How you living, Kevin?
All right. Yeah, earlier I was like, darn musicians always showing up right on time or a little bit late.
A little bit late, yeah. Sometimes a lot of it.
I was probably thinking, I know how you are, though. You probably just got done playing somewhere, didn't you?
No, dude.
You didn't?
Oh, my God. The weirdest thing, man. I sat, intermittently looking at my phone, but, like, not doing anything. Like, I was just stagnant for 2 hours straight.
And that's probably what killed you. If you'd have been busy, you would have caught everything on time.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
That happened to me last night because I got stagnant. I doing a whole bunch of artwork, and then I just kind of chilled. Said, okay, I know we got this. He had a card game here.
Yeah.
Then around 7, I was like, oh, crap, man. It was supposed to be 6. And by then, I was done. So I was like, I'm sorry. I'll try another time. So it just happens.
As creatives, I think we don't, we live by that muse. So when it hits you, it hits you. And I think that when you try to apply that to life, like normal life,
it hit me hard. It hit me hard.
You got to sit and stag. Sometimes that's what it takes. Sit and do nothing and just mindless zombie for a minute because my mind's running all the time.
Yeah, it's not good if you got stuff to do, but it's great if you're just.
Yeah. I have a couple of friends that are like, "Why are you sad?" I said, "I'm not sad. I'm just
pondering life."
Yeah,
and I'm petting my dogs and I'm just sitting here. Not doing a darn thing because most of the time.
Leave me to my own device.
Yep.
As I was saying, I was talking about the show we got next month at the Forge.
Yeah.
But currently we got our. He said I brought it up. It was him that did it. Unicorns, but I think it turned out pretty good.
Yeah, I had fun.
I mean,
a bunch of unicorns.
Yeah, I got a bunch of wild unicorns up there. So stop by the Forge. It's going to be there for a whole month.
Where is the Forge?
Seneca and Harry.
Okay.
But like one building off of Seneca.
Right
and
on.
Harry.
Okay.
It's all ages too. You can take people in there because it's a bar and grill thing.
I think it's
Good.
like
Oh,
till
food
10.
served.
Yeah. And
Good,
just
man.
but it's like any kid. If you're there, don't make a fool of yourself. So.
Yeah.
But man, they serve excellent hamburgers and other stuff.
Man, that's
But
important.
it's a gamer's place. I mean,
Yeah. Oh, Gamer's Place. Gotcha.
yeah. So
The kids
Like-
gotta
like
get in, man.
Dungeons and Dragons.
yeah, that's what
Oh, man.
our Thursday is. That's the reason we're saying straight out of the dungeon or something like that.
Well, I kind of took it away for this one because we were talking about different things, but that's the flyer for that one. But yeah, I did that.
Oh,
17,
you stole
okay.
my picture there. It's not even. I don't know. I guess I'll just leave it that way now.
I mean, I just
I'll frame it up.
wanted something on there, and I couldn't find any stuff.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So
In fact,
it's fun.
that's what we're gonna do with old Mayor Marty. There, we're gonna
Yeah.
Cthulhu
Yeah,
him
we're
out.
Cthulhu. Is that how you say it? Cthulhu?
I don't know.
CT.
Yeah.
How do you say that?
Yeah, hey, man.
Stephanie says, "Goddamn unicorns." Yes.
Yeah, goddamn unicorn.
Yes.
Stephanie.
Stephanie
Hey,
Dash,
Stephanie. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Hey, great work the other night, man. I was peeping all that beautiful artwork.
Yeah, she's
the
got-
Real Monsters, man.
Yeah,
All that stuff. Very cool.
She was with us at the beard competition that you did. She was one of the 3 artists that was
Yeah,
painting
she
that
did
thing,
a lot.
that beard
She
thing.
Oh
Yeah.
man, we I think we either crossed paths then or
Yeah. So
But
yeah, like she had her show, and then that last one at the Barleycorns. Like I said, that was.
yeah.
I knew I was getting out to hit both of them, and I didn't know. I knew hers was at Barleycorns, but I was like, I figured yours was somewhere else, and I was like, oh hell, they're right there. I'm like,
the same.
sweet, make it easy on me, guys.
so
That's the true definition of Wichita, as far as I'm concerned.
I guess it's just acapella tonight, huh?
Yeah, man. I've had my keyboard in the car. I'm in the process of moving, so I put my
got a
guitars in
guitar.
storage. As my pop's guitars in storage. So
I got a
I'm
guitar.
moving up. Yeah, man. Yeah. Although it makes me sad because we won't get to jam together, man. But like we did last time. Yeah. Beat on some thighs.
I guess I need to start
Air
bringing my.
bass.
I can bring my. I got a keyboard in the back. I just picked up a keyboard from a friend. It's a
Oh, I
Yamaha
saw that,
practice
man.
thing.
Yeah.
'Cause, I can play chords, but I'm not even close to what you do. Because I'm like,
Oh
Yeah.
man.
okay, it's
If
this
you can play chords, you're pretty close to
and
what I
this.
can do.
Well, my mom was a concert pianist,
Oh yeah.
and so I still played some, but I got caught up in the whole athletic side of everything. And
Yeah.
just
And then
recently,
years in service. And,
I just decided, I'm going to start playing stuff.
Yeah.
I got to keep my mind active and my body active because
yes.
there's Alzheimer's in my family, and I just don't want to be that because I find music and art when people are even with that,
That's
they're
probably
still able to keep functioning.
the best way to keep away from it. I imagine.
You still end up with it, but you're
Yeah.
able to focus
Yeah.
through it because
Last chance, y'all. Mer Marty's gone. He's getting ready to go.
$1.
What's up, Adam? How you doing? Adam Jones in New York. There,
Oh man.
kicking it.
It's
He's
up
a good,
to you.
good friend.
I gotta ask, how many bands do you got with names that you're in currently? Seems like you're always in a different group of people every time I
Yeah,
see
man.
you.
There's too many great musicians to have.
Well,
Yeah.
and it's great that you're dealing with musicians that can just play on the spot too.
Yeah.
But I remember that one time I said, when am I going to be able to play with Rudy? And then you put it out, when am I going to be able to play with you? And I go, well, I'm waiting for a guitar player now. You want to be a guitar player in a punk band?
Yeah, man, let's do it. I feel like I can use the experience in the training, you know.
Because in that, it's just simple chords, man. It's just simple
Yeah.
chords. And we don't care what happens.
that's what I'm all about, man.
So
I mean, you know,
110%
what you be getting
fine.
as
And we're just going to sing about this.
amateur guitarist, but you know, you be getting I'll be dedicated to it, man.
We just can't keep anybody. Well, it's hard to find a guitarist that wants to do that.
And I promise to show up late, like most guitarists.
Yeah. In fact, our last guitarist, he was supposed to show up, and I'm like, I can understand if you're not going to show, but let us know you're not going to show.
yeah, come man.
So he asked for forgiveness. I said, okay, we got one more chance here. So next week we'll see what's going on.
Oh, man.
You got a new guy then? You got somebody working?
Well, it's hard to say. Esley can play pretty
Yeah,
good
he's
too.
got
though.
a new guy, man.
He's gonna
See,
play
man?
drums and
Oh yeah,
guitar?
I just recruited
No.
Rudy, man.
Y'all would be like solo.
No, we don't do solo. We don't play solos.
Oh, good.
In fact, even the songs that we cover that have solos, we cut those out, which makes like it's an 8-minute song and ends up 4 minutes, and there's no breather for vocals.
Yes.
And all 4 of us do vocals in the band. So.
Well, I always love that. I still got that sticker, man. That when you hand drew.
That was our bass player Jimmy that did that.
Oh, wow, man. Yeah. He's a visual artist as well. Huh?
Some kind of Norton thing just came up on your screen, bro.
Uh-oh.
Don't show again.
Norton, like security, right?
Yeah.
Shout out to Norton.
Yeah.
They weren't paid for this plug, but we thank them anyway.
They're gonna give me a discount this month.
Yeah.
Yeah, a new sponsor popping up on the show. Bastards.
So, Kevin, how long have you been a merman?
Me?
Excuse me.
That's not me. That was actually another musician.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, a guy named Marty, right?
Marty Ray Project.
Yeah.
Tennessee.
Oh, okay, cool.
Nashville area.
Oh.
This is when we used to do it live, and we've learned not to do it. I mean, remote.
Yeah.
And it's just, unless we can get a professional setup on the other end, it's hard to.
Well, his was good because he had a professional.
Yeah, he had it. A lot of people.
He played, and it sounded, just.
Yeah, like Polly, though, she was off her phone.
Oh, yeah, that was.
And she's such a phenomenal artist, man.
Do you mind if I grab your guitar?
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to stop you.
No, it's all good. We're just kind of sketching and shooting.
Yeah, this is going to be one that's going to probably take 2 or 3 shows to do.
Just the palette, just the colors, man, is art over here. Sitting right here, man.
Oh, and the things, yes.
Yeah.
Because I got these plastic ones I do, and after they solidify, they get so thick,
you
don't have to clean the bowl
kinda close
because you just pop it, and then all of a sudden you got this little plastic polyurethane, acrylic freaking palette thing.
I'm gonna switch to this mic whenever you. So
Okay.
let me know when you're good to go, and I'll switch to the mic.
I'm tune up real quick if that's okay.
Yeah.
And then that new video you got out, I don't know if it's new, but it was new to me.
Oh no, it's wink wink nudge nudge. It's new.
Yeah.
We just did it.
Yeah, because you actually filmed it before I did that one for the birds.
Oh yeah.
And I think initially
for the birds, man.
I think we initially did it at the same time period, but then they something happened and they had to do a quick shoot, and then they had that video release party. So I had to go back like a week prior and do it all over again.
Yeah, man.
And I love being a costume performer, but holy cow, guys, when I'm wearing that all leather
They had you working.
plague doctor costume, it gets hot.
Yeah. Speaking of, that's how we were with the video. And I was out there sweating, man. Winfield. I had the nerve to wear a beanie and like 2 shirts. And summertime, sun's beating down. We were walking to different places.
You know what's going to happen too? When that thing takes off, they're all going to ask who that other guitarist was.
Oh yeah, man.
And then he's going to have to tour with you when you go.
Hey,
Just
that
keep
is
the volume
all
down.
good
I'll
with me.
just be the man pretty.
Wow, man, you just keep strumming that G chord. We're gonna be right
No.
there.
So the kids started taking lessons. She's probably gonna be better than me in no time.
I saw that, man. Who's giving them?
Kathy from You Look.
Oh, cool.
Kathy C major.
Yeah.
Can't remember her
man.
last name.
Oh, wow. C major.
Yeah, that was a long time we started talking.
I just found a VHS. Me and Uncle Bob looking through some of Dad's stuff of him performing or I guess me too, performing 2007.
Yeah.
Over at Cliffs, man.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
That place was like.
I loved going in there because that was the only place you could find the Martins and shit and the good
man.
acoustics.
Just don't get hit by the cars on Hillside, and you're good.
Yeah, that's always the case, right?
Yeah, then it became
live by that code.
Then it became a shoe place or something, and now
All right, we got our sound guy on the other side. So, Thomas, let us know how we're sounding when we get this going here. I haven't switched the mic over yet.
Somehow the screen got
Santia.
Hey,
not in it anymore.
Gonna do a name change from Rudy Love to Rudy Rock.
Rudy Rock.
Love the video.
Oh yeah, because Santi is now Santia Soul.
Yeah.
Santi Soul. Oh, yeah.
So okay,
That's a good name for it.
Uh-huh. The black.
This isn't one of our traditional. We're going to have something probably done. We're going to piece this together till the next show. So we're going to might actually have some decent depth to it if we take our time.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Or it may just look like a big bunch of crayons on the street.
Yeah.
I love this axe, man.
It needs some cleaning and loving, but it's a nice one. I enjoy it. I'm gonna go and switch it over.
I've been missing sleep. No, I just can't slow down without you around. I've tried, but seems like nothing's working out. Said it was hard to say hello. Took all my strength to say hello. So hey, said I've been away from you so long. I've grown into my own. Discovered a new approach to life. I love the nights alone. I mean, honestly, it's been a cold December, but I made it through the storm. I've been keeping busy pretending that you weren't gone, and I'm missing sleep. No, I just can't slow down without you around. And it seems like nothing's working out. I'm going crazy. Said all of my friends don't see me around. I'm going crazy. Could you tell them I'm out of town? Damn, look at me today. See, I was cool for a minute, thought I got away, but I never got past your past. I'm on like I was living on your grave. Give it too much energy, I create a sense of urgency. I need an emergency, 'cause I can't keep myself cool. I'm missing sleep. I just can't slow down without you around. And it seems like nothing's working out. And I'm going crazy. I'm going crazy. Most of what I do is count up the thoughts that honor you. Guess it plays like a comedy. What's romance without tragedy? Guess it plays like a comedy. Tell me, what is love without tragedy?
Nice. Man, that's cool. You sounded like two people whistling right there. That was good, man.
I can do the whole crowd thing.
So I don't know. Anybody out there, let me know how that sounded.
Sometimes we have a weird delay. That's the only reason we're asking.
I think it's more the internet speed, probably.
Mm.
You just probably need to pay $1,000 for internet to, make it
For
work.
the show, we don't make any money on it.
There it is.
So let us know how it sounded. I got this thing. It records amazing. Like I said, I don't know like I said, I just got to switch back and forth on it, which, you know, it's kind
It's a
of
cool looking mic, man. I tell you that.
It's like
Is it a camera as well?
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't get too close to it, man. They'll see the back of your throat.
Future.
Well, I had to switch it back to these so we could talk, and so I'll switch it back over
Yeah.
when we play again. But this I've done a lot of live recording. It sounds
Really good for the live.
Yeah. I might have to look into getting me something like that.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
$199, something like that. It's like $200. Zoom, and it's like tiny. You're like, what the fuck? You know, I mean, this ain't gonna be able to do anything.
Yeah.
I mean, it's got the little screen. That's the only bad thing. You kind of
It's
gotta
like the noisy cricket it might be, man.
Yeah.
It's a little bit.
Yeah.
Man.
It does the trick.
I'm gonna start adding some bass. We got a lot of outline going already.
You got to add a little bottom, huh? So that the dancing just won't happen.
Even in art, man, you gotta have the bass. If you don't have the bass, you don't have it.
Man, isn't that's interesting how that metaphor works. So many things, man.
That's why I'm tempted to play bass in my life.
Yeah.
Those tiny strings cut my fingers.
Man, but those I tell you, those hard big strings for basses, man, they'll work you out.
Yeah, but you gotta have them set right.
I got about like
because I had one bass where they were too far away from the fret. I was killing my fingers, and then took it into a bass dude.
got the action lowered.
And I was like, holy cow, I was barely touching it.
oh man,
So,
Yeah, like I said, I think it's the digital speed of the internet, Thomas. But he says,
Thomas,
yeah,
man, that's a bad dude right there.
yeah. He said it's picking up the vocals better than the guitar.
Oh, I'm probably playing too soft, man. I'll play louder.
Louder's always better.
Yeah, we're gonna. I had to bribe him. Or he had. I don't know who bribed who. I guess we'll figure that out. But he's gonna come on next week.
Don't.
But I said
Don't.
because we
I'll
need.
be-
You
I'll
know,
be
I was
sure
like,
to
okay,
tell
help
you
me work
that.
on the sound. Tune into the show, you know,
Yeah.
and tell me how. So he's my sound guy out there.
Thomas is oh man.
And then he's gonna come
You're
on
in
next
good
week,
hands.
and then I guess we'll have to have somebody else. We'll bribe the next week's guest. You know, hey, to come on the show, you gotta.
I actually got to jam with Thomas a couple of weeks ago, man. That was fun.
Where were y'all at?
At my house.
Oh,
I have a little studio in my basement.
Nice.
Well, it was my costume studio, and it's all there, so I just started throwing instruments in there.
Yeah,
I got a $20 drum set.
Well, was that the one you wanted to show me the song that we said
oh
that about?
no,
Yeah.
that was something I wrote like in 2020, I think. And I just started playing some. I was playing D major. D major took me to E minor, and all of a sudden I'm playing something.
Yeah.
I didn't think about it. I should have thought about it. The one I wanted to play you. Well, shoot, I can't remember. It was actually a recording, I think, is what I was gonna play you, man.
Oh.
Because you did some artwork that
Yeah.
was like amazing, and I was like, man, I'm thinking
That is one thing. You support all the arts in Wichita.
yeah,
And I think a lot of younger generation expects a lot out of you.
Hmm.
Seems like, oh, Rudy Lowe's going to bring Wichita. I go, Wichita never left, guys, in the music.
oh man,
Rudy just happens to
Yeah.
be.
people,
There's
that's
a
too
lot
much
of
pressure,
people.
man. Especially when you got, so many people that'll probably do it before I do. You know what I mean?
Well,
If
that's what I'm saying. Because I remember one point you were talking about that. And it's like,
yeah,
it's not. I mean, you're there, you're sporting just like everybody.
yeah. I think it's
Yeah.
it's a rising tide with that kind of thing, man.
I think
Lifts
it's
all
also,
boats.
you got a younger generation coming up who didn't see it.
Yeah.
And now they're seeing it.
Yeah.
And
And that's what I was saying about the Forge. That is precisely why it's important for young folks to be able to get into events, because
Yeah.
I know you talked about it. I talked about it too, about sneaking into places that you weren't supposed to be in to hear dad play. Or whoever was playing. I think that's you can't get away with it that much. These days it's not like
back in my day, they didn't care.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden,
Yeah.
they started carding it. And it was 18 then. And I remember
Yeah.
going all these places when I was 16 and 17. And when it switched over and they started cracking down on
Yeah.
it, you're not 18. You saw a picture of me, man. I was this height and 136 pounds, man. I was a skinny dude.
I mean, I can see if I can try to play the song I was talking about, the recording. Yeah.
The audio's on now.
Cool.
No, I'm not big on changing, but I switch up the game for you. I give you my name too. I'm showing my hand to you. I'm all in. I'm all in. Yeah, I'ma have your back when it all falls down. It's you and me, baby. The mother's in the backseat when you're around. It's you and me, baby. All in. I'm all in. I'm betting it all on you, even if it comes crashing down. I ain't backing out on you. I'm all in, betting it all on you. Never been a gambling man, but I got a queen of hearts in my hand. So darling, I'm all in, yeah. Beautiful you are, more like a star to me. You light up my dark, but you're still out of reach. And if you have my back, I'ma stand my ground. It's you and me, baby. The mother's in the backseat when you're around. It's you and me, baby. I'm all in, yeah. I'm all in, betting it all on you, even if it comes crashing down. I ain't backing out on you. I'm betting it all on you. Never been a gambling man, but I got a queen of hearts in my hand. So darling, I'm all in, I'm all in.
You do have that recorded because I was listening to your channel on that one. You got like 6 or 7 songs, maybe more on Spotify.
Oh no, I got like 20 on Spotify, but that one's not on there.
Oh.
That one is I did a live though recently of playing it, but that one's not even actually finished yet.
Okay.
Yeah, I would put it on if I could figure out the bridge. Yeah, man.
It'll come to you, you know that. It'll come when it comes.
Yeah.
You'll be in the weirdest situation at the time, but it'll come. That's how it's hard. That's the only reason I've been able to do so much the last couple days. I had a whole bunch of sketches that I already had done time before, so I just went add and paint and
I was Christmas shopping as a kid and bought a pack of canvases.
Where do you go?
I got these at the Hobby Lobby. Shh, don't judge me, nobody.
Hey, man.
They got everything I need.
we just don't have the pure art store anymore around here like we used to.
No, we gotta,
Michael's, Hobby Lobby, and Walmart.
Yeah. Corporations.
I tell you, I'd rather do Hobby Lobby than Walmart.
I feel you, man.
Stephanie said it sounds great. Woo, I don't know what she was wooing. I bet she was wooing Hobby Lobby.
Yeah.
She loves the Hobby Lobby.
Well,
You ready to
get,
switch?
sure. Put a bass down. I changed the look of the. And you'll change it again, I'm sure, so it won't matter. That's just how we operate. It's been a while.
Since audio's still back here on the mic for you.
Oh,
there.
okay,
I mean,
yeah.
it's probably picking up us good enough.
So you guys, you were talking about how many bands I'm in.
It's more like projects,
I do happen to be in a band that's performing at Vorshay's and Friday the 28th, and that's like my first original band. They've been rocking me. You've seen me play with some of them, but not all of them. And this January 28th is like a reunion for us, so it's going to be something really special.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I just know that I keep seeing you play with different players, and you'll have a name for that night for that band, and then I never see it again. Or...
I like trolling people, man. I like coming up with a name on the spot, and
people like that stuff.
Yeah.
Anymore, they just look for Rudy Love, and they'll find
Rudy
you.
Rock, you got one.
Tonight I'm playing at me and my folks are playing at the port.
Tonight?
Yeah. You got to come out. It's going to be special.
What time tonight?
Yeah, we start at 10. And the name of the group is called Bitch I Might Be.
Okay.
And
Dude, you mind if I bring my
no, dude.
set up in a corner?
Yeah, please, man.
The chalk pastel stuff.
Yeah,
right now,
yeah.
I feel like doing it.
Do you think
I'll be acrylic out after this.
do you think because I'll be there from like 10 to 11 or 10, I think that's our set time. Is that enough time for you?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
When I do the acrylics, or when I do the
I guess that's a
pastels, I
stupid
do them in
question.
you see me when
Yeah.
I'll do them in like 15-20 minutes. I'll probably have 2 pieces done. Easy.
Yeah. Oh man. Well, we'll have to go live, man, and I'll auction it off. You know? Yeah, do something like that, man.
This one will be I'll frame it up and everything on the spot. So
Nice.
darker, blacker. We will. I think right now we get a good taste. We can see.
Yeah.
I can't afford your love. I'm just the next step on your way to the top. Happiness ain't enough. Sell your soul for some cash. Spin it out till you drop. Oh, my love has an impossible dream. And real love don't mean a thing. Supernova, your light won't shine forever. Supernova, money can't buy you heaven. So shine on, shine bright so the world can see. Shine so the world can see. Burn, burn, bright as you can. 'Cause soon it will be over. Supernova. Ooh. Now you're over the hill. Nobody wants to start with them headlights. Tell me, how does it feel? You fought your way to the top. Now you're coming off the high. Oh, my love has an impossible dream. And real love don't mean a thing. Supernova, your light won't shine forever. Supernova, money can't buy you heaven. So shine on, shine bright so the world can see. Shine so the world can see. Burn as bright as you can. 'Cause soon it will be over. Supernova.
Nice.
You know what amazes me? I don't think I've heard you very often I've seen you a lot because we used to always hang out at the Clifton Corner there.
Yeah.
And ever seen the same song twice? It's
Oh,
like, how do you
man.
remember all these songs?
Oh,
I mean,
man.
I got 6 recorded songs and I can't even remember those.
Trust me, man. There's a lot that I forgot.
but I get it too. I've learned. There's probably times during a song you forget and you just keep making noise. And making
That's it. Yeah. It's all jazz, anyways. You know.
That's how,
People who really like follow who really know, who've been to shows, they'll notice when I do something different, and they'll wonder. Sometimes, you know, they'll be wrong about it. They'll say, "Hey, you forgot the lyrics here." It's like, no, I wanted to do something different there. But then sometimes, I forgot the lyrics.
I just finally got it right, man. What are you talking about?
Especially when you do those big shows at the Brickyard, when you have all those people.
Yeah, man.
I think everybody's just jamming and doing their own thing, kind of thing, and just keep it with you.
Yeah, I think it's that one. It was a little different because with so many people, there has to be more structure to it. But we were able to develop a way to where we can go, hey, we're going to this section, and everybody pretty much knew what was up. So it was just a matter of like,
well, they're all pretty much professionals or soon to be professional artists anyway that are used to that.
And if they weren't, they got real quick. They got with it real quick. They're very talented.
I would notice some would have the confidence to step up and do whatever it is they're doing, and others kind of hold back. And then I'd see them like 2 weeks later, and all of a sudden they're up there.
Yeah.
And it's like, wow.
Man, that's what it's all about, man. You know, and I think that's going to be what's going to be special about this summer is that there's so many folks from just last summer being such a great. And I'm not even talking about like the shows that I threw or the opportunities I provided. There was tons of people, and also tons of people like exposing new people to it. So this summer you're gonna see a bunch of young performers and actually young is a antiquated word itself. You're gonna see a bunch of new performers stepping up and doing crazy things, and
might even see me step in there. Who knows?
Man, that's like you said. You've been in there.
That's right. It's gonna be our radio hit. Watch, it's gonna show up. Of course, like a month after I die, it'll be like huge, just kind of like that Blind Melon song.
Yeah. I always wonder what it'd be like to Van Gogh some. You'll never know if you were, if you happen to, die, and then everybody all of a sudden started saying, "Hey, man."
Well, I mean, you can Elvis it, you can Tupac it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you could.
Tupac,
Yeah.
Oh well, they did the rumor.
Jim Morrison.
No, there was that rumor with from the Beatles. They said he was dead.
John or George?
No, the ones that.
Oh, Paul.
When
There's a conspiracy theory that Paul died.
And it actually hit the waves for a while there. I don't know if it was Paul, maybe one of them died. And it became huge, and he's like, "Dude, I'm still here."
Oh man!
And then they were trying to say that wasn't him performing, and all this.
Avril Lavigne supposedly died. It's a look-alike.
Wow. Well,
it was probably he just got a haircut. People
Yeah.
didn't recognize it. That's all.
I mean, it's.
Well, it's a lot like flat Earth, man. You can look from far away. You look at the moon or something, look at the sun, and be like, I'm trying to figure it all out. But once you're up close to it,
I guess it could be a coin. I mean, it could be a coin. We're just looking at the right side of, it just stays.
Yeah.
I think the Truman Show's a thing too, man. I mean, like, I swear to God, I'm just like, this has got to be one big, Shakespeare life is a, tragic comedy. You can laugh and you're gonna cry. That sums it up.
Man, I think Elon Musk says something about the simulation theory, and it makes sense that and then I saw one of those silly memes that said no matter what you believe, love is the answer anyway. So it's like even if my belief is if this is a computerized video game that we're all experiencing, then my job is to try to reach and love as many people as possible, right?
Be the biggest NPC.
Be the Free Guy. Have you seen Free Guy?
I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, man.
That's where I came from. That's where I got the.
Greatness.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep the tail. I'm just gonna paint over it. I think with all this, I'm gonna tail. If people don't like it, it's too bad. Someone show me an actual Cthulhu go out and change it.
I feel like the guy from In Living Color. Because I'm like, I got a song about it, like to hear it go. But you were talking about that post-mortem success. Well, post-mortem attention.
Yeah.
This one's called Wichita. And it was really is for Dad, from Dad's perspective. But yeah. So.
When I die, bury me close to Wichita. Tell my story, share my glory, and take it all. I'm losing it, I feel like I could fall. And my last words may be, don't wait to love me till I'm gone. Oh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. I'm losing it. I feel like I could fall. My last words may be, don't wait to love me till I'm gone. Don't wait to love me till I'm gone. Don't wait to love me till I'm gone.
I know you definitely got that one recorded.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
remember listening. Wichita, oh my
Yeah.
God.
Yeah. I was calling it Confluence because I wrote it where the rivers meet down in Riverside,
Oh, okay.
or where it's different paths. Yeah. Well, anyways, man. So let's talk about that Cthulhu real quick. Is that Lovecraftian?
Yes.
Yeah, that's.
Ah,
I think it was 28 or something is when he wrote, first talked about.
1928.
Yeah.
Oh wow, man! You think about how much he's influenced
Other writers. And
other writers.
Yeah.
Yeah, every
Even
sci-fi
games.
movie.
There's a Call of Cthulhu's games out there.
Yeah, yeah.
Some movies.
I recently watched that. Is it Kristen or Kirsten Stewart? I can't remember. The Twilight actress. She was in this movie where you never really see the monster, but it's definitely Cthulhu. Like it's.
Those are the best ones. Man,
Yeah.
Because your imagination can take over.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Horror movies these days are just blood and gore, but I mean, taking it back to a black and white.
Yeah.
Where
If it can still creep you out,
Yeah.
you know.
you got to use your imagination a little bit. I mean, movies these days.
Well, it's kind of like what's that one? Jinkers.
Oh, Jeepers Creepers.
Creepers.
Yeah.
Dude,
The
the
first half
one.
of it rocks.
Yeah.
And then you find the monster and it just kind of
Yeah.
fizzles out a little bit.
Yeah. Well, to me, it turned into a different genre at that
Right, all of
point.
a sudden
It became
it-
more like a
it-
horror comedy.
It became a
Yeah.
different show.
Yeah,
It was
yeah,
like, oh man, it was so cool when you just kind of saw it.
yeah.
And then all
That
of a
first
sudden-
half of that movie scared the shit out of me, man. I'm telling
And
you.
then it kind of got campy,
Yeah,
which is
yeah.
cool because I love my campy.
Yeah. I think the second one, I could say the same for. They would have like cutaway scenes where
Yeah,
they were like
very
dream
much so,
sequences,
very much
and the
so.
dream sequences were pretty creepy, but the rest of it was like, very like you said, campy. I heard they're coming out with a third one, and I'm excited for it.
There's already well, there's one with the school bus.
Yep, second one.
That was the second one.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I don't know, kind of blurred.
Yeah.
Well, because he actually had the monster. There's one where the
That's the future of that. He had him hemmed up. He had him,
already had, yeah.
and every time he would wake up,
They
his
had
face
big-
would open.
and
and
he had
he'd
a big old
Yeah,
Yeah, I remember that one.
spear gun aimed at him.
it's pretty gangster.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because he took his son at the beginning of the movie. Hey, spoiler alert for anyone who hasn't seen that
Well,
20-year-old movie.
Yeah, exactly. it's yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, man. No, I dug Deepest Creepers.
Well, one that I didn't. I mean, I just kind of watched as a joke was the Sharknado.
Oh yeah, they got a ton of sequels to that, right?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
watched them all, but I thought it was like, I mean, just watch it. Just I'll get halfway through it. I'm like, no, this is so awesome. I mean, this is so stupid. It's awesome. So yeah, I binge watched all of them.
Yeah.
You always know when someone's going to die in one of those because all of a sudden they're standing there going, "Yeah, I did great, Kronk."
Yeah.
Out of nowhere.
They
There's
do
nothing even
pull the-
near them, and then the shark just.
Well, I have this unhealthy fear of sharks.
Yeah.
I mean, coming from Kansas, I do not. But land sharks, they're a thing, man.
Yeah.
Watch out.
Well,
Land
there's
sharks.
A movie on that too, though.
Sneak
That
up on you.
whole. There's like
Tremors.
6 or 7 of them now. Tremors, yeah.
Oh, dude. Now, Tremors, that first one,
Yeah.
I was about 5 years old watching that, man. And I'm telling you,
That'd be nasty on guns.
the-
I just
the-
watched it not too long ago,
Kevin Bacon and that other guy, the duo,
yeah.
it's like the best back and forth.
Oh, yeah.
Still to this day, I
Oh, yeah.
love it. You know,
Oh yeah.
but and then I was kind of into Aftershock. Is that what it was called? Tremors 2?
I don't
There's too many of them,
I
remember
think
that.
they
But
just
they
came out with
got
a new
feet, and then they started flying on them, and then
One.
man, they took that places, didn't they?
Well, the way they flew, though, pretty much they fart.
yeah. Oh, the ass blasters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've been playing Cards Against Humanity.
Oh yeah.
my god, that's just therapy. We sit there. I think about 6 hours last night. We went through the whole thing. We got so
Nice.
close. I'm like, come on. It was like 3:00. I'm like, come on, let's just finish and then
Yeah.
we'll get out of here. But come on.
Yeah. Man, I love that game.
That game is so wrong in times,
Oh, yeah.
but you're like, you know what? It's the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not me. It's the game. I didn't have any good choices, so I had to go with the most fucked up thing.
Yeah, exactly.
We had a
Exactly.
few. It's like, oh, I see where we're headed here. We're getting really sexist on some stuff. It's
Well, the point of it is to kind of know who you're going to pick. You're going to have to know. I mean, of course, you never know
Yeah.
what, she may throw an article, they may throw an article, but
Yeah.
usually the most fucked up thing,
the one that
dirty-
makes
Yeah.
you go, ah, that's the
Yeah.
one that should win. You know.
Yeah.
Then you got some who have to overthink it. It's like, okay.
I was gonna say with Sharknado, I feel like they took, they watched a bunch of movies. They watched Jaws. They watched Twister.
Yeah.
And they're like, man, let's just throw some shit together.
Yeah.
Sharks and tornadoes.
There's
Oh.
just so
Can you
many
imagine
of
being in that storyboard room, brainstorming for this?
Throwing darts.
Yeah, like dang,
them.
okay,
What
yeah.
about, what about the guy that's
The
doing all
wheel.
the artwork for it? He's like, that's the guy I want to be.
Yeah.
You know, I can
Yeah,
do
yeah.
I
Just
can do a
messed up
shark.
shit.
Maybe we should do a Sharknado someday.
Sharknado.
Come down to Kansas.
Man.
Sharknado 8.
Kansas. Yeah. If they're not filming in Kansas, with
They
all
probably
the
have to be catfish NATO.
Yeah.
Those meat-eating catfish, look out.
yeah, man. This catfish can be really the big ones, especially.
They were
Uh,
flatheads? Hell yeah.
Yeah, I watched some video where one was rubbing up on somebody's leg, scared the hell out of him.
Those people that do that noodling,
No, hell no. No, hell no.
their hands are all scarred up from it. and everything.
What is it?
Noodling, they'll put their catfish stay in these little cavern things by the corners of rivers. And you
Yeah.
get into the water, you stick your hand in like this, the showing on the film, and the flathead will engulf your hand. Then you go pull them out. You got this 40-pound flathead on your freaking hand. But they have those ridges in their mouth.
Yeah.
So all the guys I know, their hands would be all scarred up.
They got gummed.
Boy, you get that catfish fry though. Some good food.
Good eats.
Oh yeah.
Don't try that at home.
No.
kids.
No. You need to be. There's a professional league like thing here in Wichita
I don't know.
that knows how to do all that. And I know how to
Yeah.
do it. I just won't.
No, I'm good.
Yeah.
Good.
And if you have someone, a tiny person that's out there, Some of those catfish can weigh more than they do, so you got to be.
Oh, that's a good first date, everybody. if you want to take
them noodling.
special lady
That's what
somewhere.
it's called. It's called noodling.
Yeah, I was gonna say that'd be an interesting. You just hit them with that. They don't know what it means.
Yeah,
Hey,
like, hey, what?
you go noodling.
Noodling, baby.
Slap.
Well, ain't much of Merm already left. We got him pretty much covered.
Yeah. We'll get the rest of it with the background stuff. I just thought we'd keep the tail in there because it's already there.
I feel like Cthulhu is gonna be in the new Multiverse of Madness, or maybe not Cthulhu, but
Tulu type. Character.
yeah, Lovecraftian. I've forgotten. It might be a different name. It's Marvel, so they might not have used the exact name. If anyone's there that knows.
I bet you 10 to 1 there's not a copyright on that. So.
Oh yeah, well, it's 70 years after the death of
certain people now, like you can't do it with Wizard of Oz.
Oh, you
that
can't.
family has tight control on that.
Interesting.
Because the family just keeps renewing it, I guess somehow.
Man, a weird thing.
It's not like music where you can borrow from anybody. With no repercussions.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, your families know all about that.
A little bit, one or two things.
Yeah. All of a sudden, it's like, that's my song. What's it doing in England?
I lived in
exactly what happened. I saw the documentary. I was like, really?
The Wizard of Oz, man. I lived in an apartment complex where they buried Toto.
Oh wow!
It was, I mean, not creepy, I guess, not, but it was 2 palm trees, and I guess I don't know who the owner or something like that lived there before, but it's a really cool old school in the valley somewhere, like Riverside, I think it was, and they said, they might have been full of shit.
Yeah. I mean, I bought a couple maps out there. And I'm like, man, what the hell? Go see the grave.
Yeah, it wasn't here in Kansas, guys. You're talking about.
It's like a weird lie, though. Like if you're lying about that, that's like it wouldn't sell me on the place. Like
it could have been the owner of Toto lived there, so legend came out of it that way too.
Or it could have been the band Toto, and they've been lying this whole time. They've been actually dead, like Paul McCartney.
And the dogs are.
I remember talking about bands like that, Little River and Toto. When I first heard both those bands, I thought they came from Kansas because I was like junior high when they came. I'm aging myself here, but I'm like Toto. Well, that makes sense. They should be from. And then they played here, and I'm like, oh, back then I didn't know what it.
Hey, you want to know how simple-minded I can be at times? I got a call from my friends to go open up for Kansas at Wave, and so I get on Wikipedia. I'm like, oh, Kansas, they're from Topeka, Kansas. I didn't know that. Should have figured.
From Overland Park more, but it's all. In the same
really?
Area.
Well, see, look at me. Yeah, Kansas is from Kansas.
Well, but some of the players may be from, wherever.
Yeah, they got down though. They got down.
No, they're
some
a
bad
very
dudes.
good band.
Yeah.
Well, you want to take us out with one more? You got one more?
Yeah, I'll do something.
Well, do that new video you did, or can you yet?
Yeah.
I love that song, with friends, whatever, or fake friends, or whatever it's called. Is that what it is? Fairweather Friends, that's right.
All of my fair weather friends, they go away and come back again. They're just like leaves blowing in the wind. There go my fair weather friends. Oh, my fair weather friends. Oh, my friends, they hate the rain. They'd stay inside and watch me wash away. They can't tread water when they sink or swim. They travel miles to talk about the mess that I'm in. Well, my fair weather friends. So if there's an answer, I'll find it myself. Or I have a problem with asking for help. Oh, 'cause it's hard to depend on a fair weather friend. Farewell, my friends. Farewell, my friends. Farewell, my friends. Farewell. Looks like a brother's on his own again. Farewell, farewell, my friends. Farewell. Wasn't my friend, wasn't my friend. Farewell.
Yeah, they just put that video out, and if you haven't seen it and you don't leave with a little bit of a tear in your eye of joy,
yeah.
you know, even though it's fair weather friends. So,
Well, the whole thing was,
so those people ghosting you, or they fair weather
yeah.
friends?
Well, the thing about it is that it started off. If you would ask me in 2014 when I wrote that song in Austin, Texas, what it was about all my friends being people I couldn't count on. But by the time I had grown up and finished the song and released it, the song ended up being about how I wasn't a good friend. So by the time you get to that point, you realize, well, if you always want to go out and do it alone and you don't ask for help, then you'll have people who are only there for a minute in your lives because you won't
Just
allow
like
them.
I asked if I could join your show tonight, so I'm going to
Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
support tonight.
yeah.
Yep.
No, and another thing I was gonna say is that the irony of that is that every single person in that video are, I mean, the most unsuspecting, but the best of people, best of friends, man. Like,
He's like your number one fan. I
dude,
saw those
yeah.
numbers.
oh man, I mean,
I'm
I'm
probably in
saying,
the top 100. So I just always just put music on and just go. But I did play a lot yesterday of your stuff because I just wanted to make sure I got. You got to know. I've seen you play 1,000 times.
Well, man, I want to.
Usually I'm performing too, so I'm really not dialed into your music.
Yeah, you can't be. It's hard to
Play on.
do what you do, and then
I've done it a couple of times. Yeah. I've done those weird abstract, like when I did that one of the audience, and it was just colors.
Yeah.
So I was listening to your music.
And vibing and going off of it. Well, yeah, I mean, and jamming, it's a different part of the muscle. I'm sure, like a different part of the brain.
Yeah.
I'm sure, much like painting, it's kind of when you're doing a good job, it's like an out of body. Like you're doing that. It's
you got to be
mechanical there, but you're
because no muscle memory's there because you're doing something unique every time you do it.
Yeah.
But in music,
even
when I'm singing, sometimes I remember doing, like you said, did a whole verse. Don't even remember singing it, but I know I did it.
Yeah.
I got done. I go, did I do that verse?
That's my life.
Yeah. Man, that was the best you ever sounded. And I'm like, I don't remember it. Oh my God, what happened?
Yeah. I blacked out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I feel you.
One of the Blackouts. Well, play on. That's the newest release that you had, right?
Yeah, and this week is gonna be a song I did 2 years ago in LA. Oh, not in LA. I'm sorry, in Northern California, up in the mountains with Dad. And, Il Nadi is a producer. Worked with like Lauryn Hill, Wu-Tang Clan. He's from Wichita, Kansas, and he's moving back to Wichita. And he's gonna be working with me and my family and a bunch of different artists from here. And so also get with him because he's
where you at, bro?
Yeah, just to hear stories from him. And so we're gonna release that song. And it's kind of like I like to think of it, it's not a club song, it's like a dance at home by yourself song. And you want to get in front of a mirror and just start dancing. It's that kind of song.
I've been doing a lot more of that.
Yeah, man, you gotta do it.
I went through just random screaming. I mean, screaming. I mean, primal. Just driving down the car. I'm usually alone, sometimes not alone, and unwarning. And they're like, "What the fuck?" I go, "Hey, I just need to scream out the window, man." Hey.
There might be my next Captain Spaulding performance, which is going to be at the Cowboy Roundup in March.
Oh, okay.
There might be a dance routine somewhere in there.
Good.
I've been working.
Get it in, man. What would your song be? Oh no, I don't want to spoil the surprise.
I haven't really decided yet because it's going to be with one of the bands up there, so it's probably going to be. I probably won't even do it until just before. It's good. It's a simple dance thing, so I can do it to any song.
Yeah, that's what I like to do is when they come up with a dance for
But
me.
Hugo
It's
from
really easy.
Merkins and Ether, lead guitarist from those. I said, man, we need to do this, and he said yes. So it's probably going to be one of his bands.
Dope, man. Dope. Yeah.
But Ether's playing it,
And that's
Merkins is not. March 5th,
March
Cowboy
5th,
Roundup in
Cowboy Roundup.
up in Dodge City. Yeah, there's
Dodge
like
City.
13 different bands playing. Cody Moore's going to be there. Ghost Town Strays, Ether,
Holy
and
shit.
some others. I just don't know.
Cody Moore is coming back because he moved
to Florida.
recently. He's coming back for that.
He moved there
Damn.
because of his girlfriend.
Okay.
She's from there, and they're going to move to. They say Panama City or something. I can't remember where they said they're moving to.
Love lift us up to where we belong, man. I feel you. Yeah. Go where your heart takes
with
you.
him really doing well as a tattoo artist, and his music's pretty solid.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's hella
It's going
solid.
to be different
Yeah.
there for him because he can make. It's that Florida dock scene there.
Yeah.
And you can do well doing busking, but he's going to have to.
Well, no, his style, man. I think he'll do great.
That's well.
And he's like a
throw in a few covers, and people will be eating it up.
yeah. And
So,
as far as the tattooing side, he's like a living, like he's an example of how cool you can look with tattoos.
he's a piercer
You know?
too. So
good,
he's
yeah.
literally,
Yeah.
literally, and he's multi. Because the first time I met him, he was playing with Robbie, the one that was killed a few years back. He was playing drums, and there's been
He plays drums too.
Yeah, he plays
Damn,
drums
I didn't know
too.
that.
That's how I first met him.
Yeah.
He was playing drums, and all of a sudden he was playing guitar. And I'm like,
Ah,
I didn't know
man.
he did that.
Yeah, that's dope, man.
Yeah.
All right. What time's the show again?
10 p.m.
10 p.m.
Yeah.
I'll get there about 9-ish.
Cool. Yeah, me too, I
Grab
think.
some food.
I wonder if I can get in without paying. Because
Oh yeah. I'll tell him.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll let him know. 'cause
Yeah. I'll let him know.
I'll show up
Starving
fun.
artist isn't just a.
I'm not trying to get in free. It's just that right now.
No,
I
you
don't
working. You
I
working,
don't
man.
have any cash to get anywhere.
I feel you. I'm in the same boat, man.
I just paid my house payment.
Yeah.
I have my house payment and one bill that I pay now, and then I got my truck payment and all the other bills on my other check.
Mm.
And I'm a social worker. We don't get. I get so tired of hearing teachers complain about not getting paid. Check out the social workers. They get paid less.
They're just tired of anybody that they need to be
Irish
giving
goodbye.
money
How about
to.
that?
Yeah, just look off into the